But like, what is even going on? She acts as a man and he acts as a female. Why? What? Like, why y'all even doing that? What do you call this? Crazy. If you a fucking masculine woman, like a stud, why the fuck would you go date a fucking man that act like a girl instead of dating an actual girl? Why the fuck don't y'all get the original copy? These niggas skipped over the rough draft and went straight to the fucking paper. What the fuck? I'm kind of confused. She be using that. Hey man, I don't want to think about what the fuck they do in the bedroom. James and this one nigga. This baby gonna be confused as shit growing up, bro. My dad named James and this one person. My dad is my mom and my mom is my dad. And that's literal. That baby is gonna have a fucking headache trying to live, my nigga. As you think you gonna beat him up, bro? Stop. Don't fight no gay nigga. Do not do that shit. It's like fighting a fucking cat, bro. They got claws. Plus, bro. Yeah, it's plus ministry. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's gonna be like fighting a big ass cat. You better not do that shit, bro.
What do you want?
And they gonna be relentless. They gonna be pulling your hair, scratching you, and knock you the fuck out. Don't do that shit.
Well, should be 3 months in like.
He's a TOS boy.
The last time I did this, I was very fat. And then I moved out here, and by the end of May, she was pregnant.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I think Danny forced me to just, for lack of a better.
It's worse than I thought. Cause why the fuck? Like, it's gay as hell, right? But like, what is even going on? She acts as a man and he acts as the female. Why? What? Like, why y'all even doing that? What do you call this? Crazy as fuck.
Grow the hell up. This one guy came up and he was like, how do you do that with so much hair on your head? And I was like, the same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail. But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you stare?
I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like, I was like, okay, so Danny's a man. And then I met Danny and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman.
You said
Danny has a fucking beard. That's a man. Gay man with a gay woman. This gotta be the most confused. Yeah, like, what made you say, why the fuck wouldn't you just get the fucking original thing? If you're a gay man, why don't you just go get a regular gay man? Maybe ain't like a masculine gay. If you a feminine gay, why don't you go get a masculine gay? Instead of go get a masculine woman. If you a fucking masculine woman, like a stud, why the fuck would you go date a fucking man that act like a girl instead of dating an actual girl? Why the fuck don't y'all get the original copy? These niggas skipped over the rough draft and went straight to the fucking paper. What the fuck? I'm kind of confused. She be using that. Hey man, I don't want to think about what the fuck they do in the bedroom.
Ask me, what's up?
What drew you to James? Like, coming from just liking females,
James!
liking girls, like what made you?
That's Jamie!
I'm Danny, and I'm a masculine woman who married.
That's Danny. I thought that was Danny. Nigga named James and this one nigga.
feminine presenting man.
This baby gonna be confused as shit growing up, bro. My dad named James and this one person. My dad is my mom and my mom is my dad. And that's literal. That baby is gonna have a fucking headache trying to live, my nigga.
James, and I'm a femme-ish man that married a masculine woman. I identify as
was fucking.
Although it's questioned by pretty much everybody in my comments.
You had a
all the
gay
time.
uncle on your
like,
cousins?
They don't really know.
You had a gay uncle on your cousin's side. He might have more sense than you. You saying that bullshit. What the fuck that even mean? They finna bully that baby in school? Yeah.
If you were to ask my family, they would be like, oh yeah, he's always been this way. Like, he was always a little different.
I guess I would say that high school was the first time that I felt comfortable with dressing masculine, and I didn't feel as judged.
I would say Danny is probably the most feminine, masculine presenting woman that I've ever.
Because it's a bitch! Just roll? Okay. I guess.
Been with. My thing is I still want to be with a woman. I like the fact that she's in touch with her femininity. So we met. At the time I was doing
What the fuck are these niggas talking about?
TikTok lives. We started talking and chatting it up. And then, like a month later, I flew to Kentucky. And then we hung out for 4 days, got married. 9 times out of 10,
These folks is crazy, bro. They swapping they goddamn roles, having kids with swapped roles, getting married in 4 days.
I'm the one that's gonna catch the eye of the public. So it's most.
And why do studs always have some interesting haircuts? When you meet a white woman and it's a stud, they always, bro has a comb over mullet. I've never in my life seen a comb over mullet. You either have a comb over or a mullet. Name me one woman stud that's a white woman that hasn't had a crazy looking haircut. You can't, bro. They always got some peculiar shit about their hair. What the fuck? How are you unlocking these haircuts, bro? I got the main white stud right here. Peculiar haircut. Blonde up top, brown on the side with a comb over at the same time. What? Can I call this a stud? What the fuck is she? She don't like bitches. I mean, she don't like niggas. I know she don't like niggas. I know she don't like niggas. This is like his own thing for real. "67 years old and you're still gay." You said this is a real non-binary. Bro, do gay people grow out of that shit? Like, no funny shit. Do they ever get old enough to where they not gay no more? That's some actual shit. I need to ask it. I need to ask Kim, like, or Nitro. When you grow older, you think you gonna go back to like your natural state of being, or you gonna stay like this? No funny, like, that's a real ass question.
Mostly like, is he really with her? Like, is this a couple? Are they friends? Or is he with her as a cover-up?
But usually when we're walking by, they'll stop and stare at him, and I'll give them an ugly look because I don't like it, because I know they're judging him.
But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you stare? I've always been a femme man for the most part, but there's been varying levels of how femme I've been. The last time I did this, I was very femme. Like, I wore heels every day. My lashes were always done. My nails are always done. That's one thing I'm gonna keep done all the time. I'm gonna have my nails done. Like, I might wear a crop top here and there or whatever. At one point in life, being very honest, I used how femme I was to get validation, but I don't need that validation now. Like, I've come to terms with who I am, and I love who I am now. I'm married, for crying out loud. Like, I scored, so.
So what the fuck? Are these motherfuckers straight? Technically? Nigga losing his gay? Yeah, he was crazy gay at first. Now he like this. He gonna stop liking her soon. Yeah, it's the great reset. It's coming. I'm telling you, the older you get, the less gayer they're gonna get, bro. Gay people can't stay gay forever. Bro, but like, are they straight? Because obviously they're gay. But are they straight? Because they're still fucking with the opposite gender. Man.
The only women I've dated for the most part have been masculine.
I never dated a femme before, but I've talked to a couple before I met James.
Through social media. I feel like that's like a common thing nowadays.
That's what I'm
meeting on
saying.
social
He gave her a
Well,
baby.
your caption said looking for a wife.
It was. And what did I get? A wife. Period. I was being my loud, obnoxious self. And then she DM'd me.
Why the fuck them pancakes
We
look
went and
like
got our nails done.
Yeah, we got our nails done. We got matching nails.
And then we went and got tacos at a margarita tower.
And I was drunk.
That following May, I moved out here. And by the end of May, she was pregnant. Welcome.
Like dad and mom? No. One need to say what, other one need to say the fuck.
A restaurant. Come on, Shiki. Hey, Shiki baby. I feel like we don't really have necessarily like roles.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of opposite. Like, people would think that I would, cook.
So, who would you say wears the pants? So to speak.
I would say we both wear shorts.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yeah, we both wear shorts. So on March 4th, 2024,
Hey,
we went to
fuck.
Petco randomly. We were looking at cats and we found a cute one and I was like, can we just take it home? And she was like, well, we have to find a home first. And then I was like, well, you said we had to get married in order to get a home.
Nigga said cat's gay too,
We were
that's
like, well,
tough.
I already said I would marry you.
And then we went on our way to the courthouse.
And then we were married. That's your parents' love story. And then a couple months later, you were here. We were theoretically talking about having a kid. We were like, yeah, it would be cool to have a kid. Like, we're in a position where we'd be able to sustain a kid. And then it happened. And we were like, oh, we're really having a baby right now. I would say my family was probably more vocal than hers was. Us getting married, I kept quiet for a while because I knew my family would be more vocal. They're kind of used to my spontaneity. They're kind of used to me just coming out of the woodworks with something.
Well, I told my mom as soon as we walked out the courthouse, and she was cussing at me first, and then she said, well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. And
She's Mexican as fuck. This is like like, you can see the fucking facial expressions of a Mexican. Just watch her face. Don't even listen to what the fuck she's saying.
the courthouse, and she was cussing at me first, and then she said, well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. And then with the baby, she was more than excited for another
Like,
grandchild.
Come on, Stinky. You want to find something to wear? A little outfit?
you know what's crazy? I never say none of this to neither one of their face, cause I know this motherfucker knock a nigga the fuck out. I would have to. I'm not fighting no gay nigga. Chat, if y'all ever thought about fighting a gay nigga, don't do that shit. You not beat no nigga that take blows to the ass. It's just not happening. Nigga fight for ass. You think you gonna beat him up? Bro, stop. Don't fight no gay nigga. Do not do that shit.
Designer.
Your designer clothes in here?
It's like fighting a fucking cat, bro. They got claws. Plus, bro. Yes, plus ministry. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's gonna be like fighting a big ass cat. You better not do that shit, bro.
What do you want?
And they gonna be relentless. They gonna be pulling your hair, scratching you, and knock you the fuck out. Don't do that shit.
Well, should be 3 months in like a week and a half.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I've always wanted to be a dad.
Couple months.
I didn't think I'd be a dad this early. I want to be a dad.
I know a nigga like that.
30-ish, but here we are. Layla's supposed to
Wait,
come over
he's not 30?
in a minute.
Oh,
You ready?
I think so.
Layla's my girl. She was the first friend that I made when I moved to Fort Knox. She said she had some questions for us. I don't know. She didn't tell me what they were, so she just said she needed to talk to us.
Oh.
But we'll see. Should be fine.
Hi, my name is Layla. I met James at my job now. I mean, he's a pretty unique individual, so I think that's what drew me to him. And then
That doorbell almost fucked me if I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to turn and take my shit off.
I met his wife, Danny, and then, you know, obviously they're not your normal like heterosexual couple, and so that kind of intrigued me. I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like, I was like, okay, so Danny's a man, and then I met Danny and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman. When I first met Danny would be like, why is he your person? At first we didn't see eye to eye. At first we weren't friends. We weren't hanging out solo. And so I guess for me, I was like really nervous to talk to her, really nervous to ask her questions. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you again. I just got off work, so just wanted to stop by. I know we wanted to just chit chat, kiki haha.
Hey, you said you had some things to ask me. What's up?
Yeah. So, you know, working at the youth center, you know, we're around a lot of families, a lot of diverse families and the youth, and it just got me thinking about, you know, some concerns I just want to bring to y'all's attention from a place of care and love. How are you guys going to battle different opinions that some parents may have, since you guys aren't, you know, the normal picture of mom and dad?
So I think it would be like one of those things that we just have to have the conversation with her, like in a manner that she understands at whatever age it comes up. Like, and I think that us will kind of be her norm.
Do you think the talking to her about, you know, how you guys present will be easy if she ever comes to you with questions, or when she comes to you with questions about, you know, my daddy takes me to go get my nails done, and my mommy takes me to go work out. Like, how is that gonna look?
We, more than anything, we want her to understand, like, look, it is okay to be different.
Yeah.
It is okay that your family is different. But it is okay that other people have normal families too.
Yeah, I guess like one opinion that I see like floating around, like when I'm with you guys or when I post that I'm hanging out with you guys, is obviously the way, you know, Danny doesn't present like how I would present, or she presents more masculine. I guess what drew you to James, like coming from just liking females, just liking girls, like what grasped, like what made you drawn to him?
I think it was his feminine energy.
Cause I'm a baddie.
Yeah, that too.
So do you guys think, you know, you're in it to win it? You're in it for life, in it for the long haul, and
yo, they got
forever.
fucking
You
married.
see the rock?
I do see it. I do see that. That's nice. It's really nice.
So, yeah, I mean,
Beyond Carson, beyond all that.
and I think that Carson has drawn us closer because
that's
we
a
didn't
little
have
boy?
that time where we were just dating.
Why is
Yeah.
it just like a
just
girl?
friends.
Oh,
We
they
were
starting
figuring out
already.
a lot about each other that we didn't necessarily know before.
Yeah, it did make us stronger.
I'm so happy I get to be in view how that unit grows and flourishes.
Yeah, girl. Bestie.
Locked in. Okay, well I gotta
Bro,
go.
you see it, bro?
Yeah.
Carson, and look at the drip. This is Carson.
Bye, Danny.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
See you later.
This shit make my head itch.
I think it was a good day.
Yeah, I think we had a very good conversation.
Good conversation. I hated the gym,
I'm glad to hear that.
but
When they said,
I think now.
when they were talking about all that other shit, I'm gonna let you know it's different and shit. He didn't get a chance, literally.
Now it's just like how we come together at the end of the day. Like, it's the one thing that we do.
Strong ass fucker. Yo, look, you better not
Together.
never fight no gay nigga. I'm telling
most
you.
of the time. Unless I don't feel like it, then I'm not going. I will say people
Imagine Hope with Wolverine claws.
used to come up to me when I used to have hair like down to my ankles. And people would come up to me while I'm at the gym. This one guy came up and he was like, "How do you do that with so much hair in your head?" And I was like, "The same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail." So eventually, we want to open our own gym. Well, it's gonna be her gym, but
You're gonna be the manager.
I'll be like behind the scenes doing the money stuff. But we got to put a daycare in it
For all the parents.
for all the parents.
Look at you.
Marriage doesn't come with instructions, and we're young. We did
Look like a big ass mouse.
it fast, but we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's next for us.
I think we're each other's opposites. There's stuff that I needed to learn that he had taught me, and there's stuff that he
I'm good, bro. TOS boys on that food shit.